Good morning, friends. In yesterday's class, we have discussed about variation in cells, that is based on number of cells, types of organism, and also we have seen that the size of the cell is different from one organism to another organism. Now we are going to discuss about another important variation that is shown by the cells, that is shape. So, shape of the cell. So, under the shape of the cells, in general, almost all cells of the any organisms usually they are found in rounded shape. They are usually round in shape. But according to their function or according to the presence of body parts, they may show the variation in their body parts as well as according to their function. They may also show the variation in their size of the cells, in the shape of the cells. Now, for example, if you take some cells like amoeba, as we know that it is a microorganism, it is single cell organism. In general, it is not having any particular shape. That is, it is irregular in shape. So, for example, if you take amoeba cell, it is irregular in shape. There is no particular shape and definite shape to the amoeba. So, irregular in shape. So, some of the cells are found irregular in shape like amoeba, and also in our body, white blood cells, that is leukocytes, usually they are in round in shape. Generally, when the white blood cells are transported or traveling in our blood, they are usually in round in shape. But if they are going to take in, that is engulfing of the pathogens, any form of the pathogens or any form of germs or bacteria, any fungal form, anything is present in our body, that time of taking in to destroy that foreign bodies, means other external parts which are entered into our body, they are called as foreign bodies. So while destroying of these foreign bodies, what these leukocytes are doing? So the leukocytes which are circular or round in shape. So what is happening here? The time of engulfing the germ cells or any other pathogens or bacteria, they also start changing their shape into irregular. So what we are going to see is some of the cells are generally they are round in shape, but some of the cells are usually irregular in shape. At the same time, if you take amoeba, the time of taking in food, what it is doing? So, for suppose this is a food particle. This is a food particle which is present near amoeba. When the amoeba reaches close to this food particle, what is happening here? Its surface of the body starts developing finger-like structures. See, it starts developing finger-like structures, so that it helps in taking in food particles. So these food particles which is present outside of this amoeba is absorbed or taken into the cell with the help of these finger-like structures. If you observe, they are looking like fingers. So, but they are not actually fingers. Why? Because the plasma membrane that is going to change its structure according to its function. So, what is the function of plasma membrane of amoeba right now? It is going to take in food. So, it is changing its structure. This type of development of finger-like structure on surface of the amoeba cell is called as pseudopodia. So what it is called? Pseudopodia. There pseudo means false, means they are not exactly truth. They are not truth. Podia means fingers. Pseudo means false. They are not true. Means they are not original. Podia means fingers. So this is what you can see in case of amoeba. They start development of their cell into irregular surface, and it develops the finger-like projections or finger-like structures that helps in engulfing of food particles. And these finger-like projections or structures are called as pseudopodia. In general, pseudo means false, podia means fingers, but actually they are not finger. The same manner, the leukocytes, when the pathogens or any foreign bodies are found in the blood, they start changing and becomes irregular in shape and engulfs the foreign bodies or pathogens and kills and removes from the body. That's what some cells are. They are found in irregular in shape. That is one condition of the cell. In general, cells are round in shape. And some of the cells what we have seen like amoeba and leukocytes. So they are in irregular shape. So irregular shape, just now we have seen that amoeba is having irregular shape of the cell, and also leukocytes means white blood cells. Leukocytes means white blood cells which are found in our blood. So irregular shape of the cells example is amoeba as well as leukocytes. And also we have seen that some of the cells of the higher organism muscles, they are usually found in different shapes. So for example, in multicellular organism in our body, the muscular cells are found in different shapes. So muscular cells in multicellular organism. Multicellular organisms, muscular cells means muscle cells are found in different shapes. So why these are found in different shapes? So in multicellular organisms, we have seen that we have developed organ system. So how this organ system is developed in our body? A single cell develops into tissue. For the formation of a tissue, what is the basic unit? Single cell. And these all tissues together form as an organ. So to form any one organ of our body, what is necessary? Tissue. So these organs all together forms organ system. All organ system together called as organism. So for the complete one human body or one complete multicellular organism or in elephant or giraffe or plant or any other animal to develop a complete structure to form, what is the basic unit is cell. So these cells in tissues in the organ system, they are showing the different functions according to their organ system. So here also, due to their location means the body part where they are present, that is organ system where the cells are present, and what is their function. Based on that location of the cells and their function in multicellular organism, the cells are found in different shapes. So what are the different shapes of the cells? Usually found in multicellular organism. So the cells are found in cuboid in nature, cuboid shape. That is the one thing, cube. So cube shape. That is the one way of cells arrangement. And also we can see that they are also found in columnar shape. So like they are found in columnar shape. That is the one way of. And also we can see the tissues also found in spindle shape. Spindle shape. See, not only this one, and also we can see that branch which is looking like a tree. Branch also is there, which is very longest cell in our body. What is that? Nerve cell. That is also one of the shape of the cell, branch cell. So what is that branch cell? take nerve cell. They are with branches which all are connected together. And what is their function? To transfer information from one cell to another cell. So this is what we can see, that nerve cell. Nerve cell. So which is having branches. So here, according to their function and the way the system they are located, the cells are of different organisms are usually found in different shapes. Not only in multicellular organisms, they are found in different shapes, and also in simplest microorganism. For example, if you take bacteria, so bacteria are also found in different shapes, like rod shape bacteria. This is the bacteria shapes, and also spiral in shape. That is also one shape of the bacteria usually found. Comma shape also found. So what is the rod shape bacteria? Lactobacillus. Lactobacillus is usually found in rod shape. Spirillum is the spiral in shape. Cholera bacteria is comma shape. So this is what we can see, that various shapes of different organisms, according to their function, they are showing this type of variation. In this way, we can see that the variation of the cell is different from one organism to another organism. For what purpose this variation is shown by different organ cells of different organisms is according to their function. So what is the function of they in the organ system, and also location of organ system where they are found. Location of organ system where they are found. Based on this function and also location of the cells, they are usually found in different shapes. This is what we can see, that the cells of different organisms are showing variation in their number, like unicellular, multicellular, and they also shows in size, like smallest to biggest, that is from micrometers to centimeter in length. That is one way. And the shape of the cell is also going to be variation from one organism to another organism. This is what we can see, that variation. Now we are going to discuss about the cell, its structure and its components, and what are the functions of the components of the cell. So as we know that the cell is the, what it is called, a structural and functional unit of the body. As we know that, if you observe the cells of plants and animals, almost all are same, but some of the variations are shown by the plant cell and the animal cell. So before going to know about all the components, that is structural components and functional components of the parts of the cell, let me see that the differences in between the plant cell as well as the animal cell. So here some of the parts are which are in box. These are found only in plant cell. And here also we can see that this is found only in animal cell. Simple, this is the differences between plant cell and the animal cell. So what are the parts are present here? So if you take animal cell and plant cell, in between these two, the animal cell consisting of nucleus, the plant cell also consisting of nucleus, and the nucleus is surrounded by a covering called as nuclear envelope. Nuclear envelope is present. Here also nuclear envelope is present. Nucleus is covered by a membranous structure. That's what it is called as nuclear envelope. Next, from the nuclear envelope, we can see the development of some branch-like structures. They are called as endoplasmic reticulum. What is they called? Endoplasmic reticulum. This is commonly present in both plants as well as animal cells. If this endoplasmic reticulum is consisting of some granule-like structures called as ribosomes on the membrane. What is this? Ribosome on the membrane of endoplasmic reticulum. They are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. So, what is rough endoplasmic reticulum? If endoplasmic reticulum is consisting of granules of ribosome, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum. If there is no like ribosomes on the endoplasmic reticulum, they are called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. What they are called? Smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough. This is common in both plant cell as well as animal cell. This is common thing. And next, chromatins. Inside of the nucleus, we can see a thread-like structure called as chromatin. This is also common in both the cells. And lysosomes. These lysosomes which are found, that is present more in number in animal cells, but here present or absent. If it is present, they will be less in number. That is the difference. And also we can see that mitochondria is also common in both the cells. Ribosomes also common in both the cells. Golgi apparatus, that is Golgi complex, is also common in both the cells. And what is the difference in between the plant cell and animal cell? That is we have to remember. So, if you observe the plant cell and animal cell, the difference in between plant cell and the animal cell. So, what are the parts are present, what are not present? That is the difference in between them. So, here the plant cell is covered of a cellulose membrane structure is called as cell wall. So, what is present here? Cell wall is present. That is a present in plant cell, but here absent. Cell wall is absent in animal cell. And next, if you observe the nucleus in between, the nucleus of the plant cell and animal cell, in case of animal cell, the nucleus is present in the center of the cell, but the nucleus of plant cell, it is not present in the center, it is away from the center. That is one more difference. So nucleus is not in center, is not present in the center of the cell. This is one. And here nucleus is present in the center. That is something. And next, if you see, when compared to the nucleus, here is one more large particle is there. This large particle is called as vacuole. So, vacuole is present, large in size. But here, vacuoles are not present. Vacuole absent. And next, what is another important? Chloroplast. Chloroplast is present. Chloroplast is present. Here it is absent. Chloroplast is present in case of plant cell and absent in animal cell. Due to the presence of these chloroplasts, only the plants are able to prepare their own food, and that's what they are food producers on the earth. That is the difference. And one part is present here. Centriole is present, but here centrioles are absent. Lysosomes. absent. If it is present, if it is present, maybe less in number. And here large and more in number of lysosomes are present. Large and more number of lysosomes are present. So these are the common differences or variation that are shown in between the plant cell and animal cell. So that is the diagrammatic representative variation we have shown. The same thing we have shown on the board in written form. So the cell wall is present, yes, cell wall is absent. But how the cells are protected here? The plasma membrane that is acting like a cell wall. Plasma membrane is acting like a cell wall in case of animal cell. Cell wall. That is the one. Here, plasma membrane acts as cell wall. This is what you can see that variation. Nucleus is not present in the center of the cell. But here in case of animal cell, nucleus is present in the center of the cell. Vacuoles are large in size. Here vacuoles are absent. Chloroplast is present. It is absent in animal cell. And centrioles are absent in plant cell. But centrioles are present in animal cell. Lysosomes are absent. In case the lysosomes are present, they will be less and small in number. Here, in case of animal cell, the lysosomes are present. They are large and their number is more. This is the common differences in between plant cell and the animal cell, which we are going to discuss different parts of the different organelles of the cell and what is their function. That is what we are going to discuss in next class.